Good morning, LTSM community. Today is Tuesday, May 25th, 2021. It's 6:45-ish a.m. Uh, excuse my tardiness today. And we're here, as always, to practice Vipassana meditation. Meditation focused around the breathing. Yesterday we talked in depth about deep breathing techniques, which focusing our attention on during the meditation. And additionally, it teaches us important things about breathing that we can also take into our day-to-day life. So remembering from yesterday that deep breathing takes place down in the stomach, down in the abdomen, and uses the abdomen and the diaphragm muscle inside to expand our lungs, to give us more potential lung capacity, meaning that we can take in more oxygen with each breath, meaning that we can nourish our body, our mind, and our spirit with the most fundamental thing that we need for our existence, which is air. We can only live a few minutes without air. We can go several days without drinking water or eating, but without air, our lives quickly expire. And so we recognize in this meditation just how fundamental the act of breathing is. And when we take the time uh, to be conscious and aware of the importance of breathing, something that during the course of the normal day we don't think about because we don't have to think about it. But when we actually take the time to think about it, we can see that there are many things that we can learn about ourselves. There are many things that we can change about ourselves. And this is kind of a metaphoric exercise in that sense. Uh, of course, we are literally working on our breathing, but at the same time, through working on our breathing, we are also working on ourselves. So remember that as we inhale through the nose, we're going to expand our stomach, inflating it like a balloon. And then as we exhale, we contract, we uh, shrink the stomach down back to its original size. And in between each state, we experience fullness and we experience emptiness. This is sort of the, as I said before, the metaphorical part of meditation. This meditation especially focuses on the breathing, and we can see that the breathing is made up of two equally fundamental parts: inhaling and exhaling. And as we focus on this, we can start to see that each of them is fundamental. In the Western world, we often have tendencies to focus on things that we call positive. So, for instance, light is better than dark, being is better than not being. And for many of us, I think when we talk about or think about breathing, we think about the inhalation as the important part, the taking in of air. But we can see through this meditation practice that the exhalation is just as important as the inhalation, as it sets the tone and creates the possibility for inhalation. And so when we understand uh, that both are fundamentally important, and that neither of them are more important than the other, but rather they both mutually support each other. We can also learn new things about ourselves and about the way that we interact in the world. Because oftentimes the world is broken up into these different opposites. If they're political or if they're ideological, uh, oftentimes we think that to believe this, we have to be against this. And this is dangerous thinking because it can lead us to limiting our potential. When we see that both sides of the opposites are equally important, we can start to we can add flexibility to our thinking. So today we're going to focus on that idea during the meditation as we breathe deeply, inhaling, inflating our abdomen, and as we exhale, we're going to be conscious of both experiences. We're going to focus our thoughts and our perceptions on those experiences. Of course, during that time, we may become distracted by other things, thoughts in our heads that take us away from the here and the now, a dog that walks into the room without being invited, and another other people moving around our house, whatever it may be. But the important thing is that when we become distracted, we recognize our distraction and then we move our attention back to the breathing, always going back to the breathing. So we're going to find ourselves in a nice, comfortable seated position, and we're going to begin inhaling, inflating, expanding. And then exhaling fully and completely until we remain empty. And then inhale. And then exhale. Making sure our body is straight, erect. We inhale. A little longer, a little slower each time. And then we exhale. And now you continue at your own rhythm. Thank you very much for your presence today. I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and I'll see you here tomorrow.